BoBo the Bitcoiner is back. Do you know that Bitcoin network is an incredible software? It is such a complex protocol, easy on the surface, but deep down very multi-dimensional. On the surface, it's all clearly spelled out, right? Quick and cheap, no third party, true and honest, trust no one, machine decision, notes, not person who make decision, impossible to cheat, strictly hashing cryptography, decentralized blockchain, not possible to hack, cannot be censored or confiscate, and most of all, it is an open source software where everyone in the world can use it free of charge, even to copy it if you like. I believe you have heard from me hundreds of times on rule-based protocol already, right? All these have proven to be correct for the last 14 years. But what lies underneath the surface is something most people don't even realize. Example, rules, not ruler. Simple sentence. Bitcoin is a set rule protocol that people agree and accept to follow the rule, while ruler dictates whether you agree or not, whether the rules favor you or not. And most unfortunately, ruler is voted by people ironically. You may vote down an incumbent ruler, but who is to ensure that the next ruler is any better? So, it's better not to have a ruler, right? Another motto is fix the money, fix the world. The world had witnessed so much corruption, and the root of the problem is the existing fiat currency. There are so many underlying problems with the monetary system of today. In most cases, or most times, people don't even know there is a problem. So, how to fix a money problem when you don't even know that there is a problem? But once you know the problem, fix the fiat money, you actually fix the world also. Example, if printing money a problem, in my thought, of course printing excessive money is bad. But when the end result is monetary satisfaction, like the financial crisis during the pandemic, the Fed print unreasonable large amount of money for banks to buy stock, raise the stock value, market feel good, and unnecessary printing of money is forgotten. Just imagine, only 6 months into the pandemic, airline and hotel stock magically recover. Any normal person can tell you hotel and airlines are worse off during the heat of pandemic. Yet, this zombies company stock increased. So obvious, isn't it? Same with the over-leveraged mortgage financial crisis in 2009. Nobody sees the problem coming. The bank are happily selling remortgage package financial instrument from bank to bank, taking handsome profit out of each remortgaging transaction. And when the whole thing's collapse, what happened? Most banks are too big to fail. The Fed has to print money to build it up. And only Lehman Brothers was allowed to go kaput. And did any of the bankers go to jail? Not a single one. Hey, like that also can, huh? This shows how corrupt is the financial world run by the big four banks in America, who are also influential at the Federal Reserve. Corruption runs deep in the corporate world. What they say, give a man a gun and he will rob a bank. But give a man a bank and he will rob the world. Bitcoin was introduced right after the financial crisis of 2009 with a purpose. What about the innovation of cryptographic hash private key? Who on earth can think of such innovation like simple private key that is impossible to break? It was estimated that it will take another 100 years to break or to guess correctly one private key. Most people underestimate the significance of Middleman. It has proven and shown to be the worst, what they call invisible enemy of mankind. Once you take it up, voila, peace on earth. I don't think I need to elaborate on this subject anymore. It's all covered in my Telegram and YouTube series. Another underrated narrative is trust. Satoshi said when launching the Bitcoin network, the central bank must be trusted not to debase the currency. All right. But the history of fiat currency is full of breaches of that trust. Bank must be trusted to hold your money and transfer electronically, but they lend it out in waves of credit bubbles with a fraction in reserve. Satoshi words. There are simply too many fringes benefits indirectly out of Bitcoin protocol, and the biggest appreciation will only be achieved once the world discover this incredible Bitcoin network software that nobody has ever thought possible. Every government will love to kill Bitcoin if they can. Of course, it's threatening their fiat currency. Unfortunately, they can't. Bitcoin is borderless. Bitcoin can reach any corner of the earth as long as there is internet. Even without internet, Bitcoin will continue to broadcast from the satellite. Most governments are afraid to ban Bitcoin network because they also realized the benefit of the technology in this world finance going forward. They don't want to be left behind by such a superior technology. Bitcoin is a lifeboat. Government, that is an iceberg. It is difficult to see people buy a lifeboat when it is not needed, right? Do you buy earthquake insurance when earthquake is not near? Among the implicit value in Bitcoin technology are internationalist, capitalist, decentralized, hyper-de-inflation, networking, encrypted, digital, volatile, ambitious, and quietly revolutionary. It may represent freedom for one person, efficiency for another, a life raft, a speculative asset, a store of value, and so on. A person who has seen his life saving wiped out by hyperinflation and is using Bitcoin as a means of shielding future wealth will see the flag of Bitcoin differently from a day trader and an institution investor. I think Bitcoin was always been a movement to extend. It's about decentralization and taking back control from the central bank and governments, etc. One of the wise saying or insight of Satoshi in 2009 was, it might make sense just to get some in case it catches on. He means some Bitcoin. If enough people think the same way, that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And he's talking about Bitcoin, of course, yeah? So, there you are. All the advantages of Bitcoin network as a software the world had never seen before. See you next time. Enjoy the show. Bye bye.